From Capital Christian High School in Sacramento, fellow students were onlookers on Wednesday on letter of intent day as they waited on defensive lineman Nephi Laleo to make his decision. Earlier in the year, he verbally committed to Stanford with Hawaii, Utah, and Cal, along with Stanford on the table. Laleo pulled a little showmanship out of the bag as he reached down under the table, pulled out a Vanderbilt hat. Yes, he's a Commodore. He said he chose the Vanderbilt team over the others because of a relationship that he had with a former coach at Stanford who is now on staff at Vanderbilt. Let's listen in from Laleo.
Well, pretty much a sigh of relief. I mean, like, a lot of kids can dream about this recruiting process, and I'm thankful that it happened. But, you know, the ups and downs, I'm ready for it to be over, and I'm glad I found my home here at Vanderbilt. Actually, it's kind of far away from home. I'll miss my family here, but it's going to be a good change for me. It'll be fun.
You obviously committed verbally to Stanford in the fall, but then when the coaching staff, a lot of the coaching staff went over to Vanderbilt, you know, you grew that bond. Can you tell me, you know, what changed your heart, what went through this, and, you know, what was really going through your head through all this?
Well, no disrespect to the Stanford staff, because Coach Chacha was my dude. Like, he was my man when I was at Stanford camp sophomore year, 3 years ago. They offered me, and I kind of had that poly connection with him when they kind of felt it. I know I was going to be on the D-line with him, and I know that he'd be my coach the next 4 years. So I kind of had to put things in perspective and check out Vandy. Like, it wasn't really in my top anymore, but I know I had to get out there in Nashville, and I loved it. Bottom line, I loved it.
Faith, family, football in that order for you, right? What does this mean for you to do this for this school, for your mother, for your father, for your community?
Well, definitely, I mean, you heard me earlier, like, I wouldn't rather be in any other place than this school. This is my home. I feel good here, and I wouldn't want to leave. I'd rather stay here than go to college. But in that order, and that's how I see it, and that's how I feel through life. My family, my mother and parents, they're my stronghold. They're what gets me through it. Obviously, my family, so there's really nothing else to it. That's how I got here, and that's how I'm going to keep doing it.
You have a fantastic singing voice. Now you get to go to Music City. Does that excite you to be able to have that opportunity there too?
Yeah, it does. Especially with the Katinas being out there and multiple national artists that go through that town. Big issue for me to pursue my singing career, and I highly think I'm going to do it, and I'm going to record an album, and you'll hear it soon.
Nephi, is there anything else just about the emotions? Is there anything else in your mind right now about what this all means?
Pretty much to humble yourself and to be thankful. I don't know, there's nothing else to say. I'm just thankful that I got this opportunity to experience what a lot of kids can't do, to go to college for free, and to do it at a place where I can call home outside of California. So, I mean, with God, my family, everyone behind me, my school here, my second home, there's nothing else to it. I'm just thankful. That's all I can say.